अपने पिछले 3 वीडियोस में मैंने आपको नेशनल इनकम को कैलकुलेट करने के 3 मेथड्स बताए, वैल्यू एडेड मेथड, इनकम मेथड एंड एक्सपेंडिचर मेथड, और उनके स्टेप्स भी बताए। समस्या हमारे साथ तब आती है जब हम वैल्यू एडेड मेथड में किसी भी एक चीज को दोबारा काउंट कर लेते हैं। सो डिफिकल्टीज और प्रॉब्लम्स इन द मेजरमेंट ऑफ नेशनल इनकम बाय वैल्यू एडेड मेथड, और इसे हम कहते हैं प्रॉब्लम ऑफ डबल काउंटिंग। किसी भी एक चीज को 2 बार गिन लेना, क्योंकि हम पहले ही कह चुके हैं हमें सिर्फ फाइनल गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज को शामिल करना है। बार बार उस चीज को शामिल करने से हमारी वैल्यू एडेड नहीं बढ़ेगी। सो while estimating national income with value added method, there may arise the problem of double counting. Now let me explain you that what is the problem of double counting. Double counting is the problem of estimating the value of goods and services more than once. यानी एक से ज्यादा बार जब हम किसी चीज को गिन लेते हैं तो उसे हम problem of double counting कहते हैं। As the production of original goods, जब कोई भी प्रोडक्शन स्टार्ट होता है तो वो डिफरेंट स्टेजेस से पास होता है, और हर बार अगर हम उसको काउंट करते रहेंगे दैट विल लीड टू द प्रॉब्लम ऑफ डबल काउंटिंग and passes through many stages, so there is always a danger that its value may arise at every stage, and as a result there may be double, triple or manifold counting. ये बिल्कुल वैसा ही है कि that your pocket is torn and you are putting the coin in your pocket, it is falling on the ground, and again you are just putting it and doing it or pouring it. Then, for example, a farmer produces 1 ton of wheat and sells it for rupees 15,000 in the market to a flour mill. Since his intermediate cost is 0, because value of output minus intermediate consumption, that will give us the gross value added. Therefore, value added by him will be rupees 15,000 because the intermediate cost is 0. Then, it is an intermediate good for the flour mill because he is selling it and converts it into flour and sells it for rupees 20,000 per ton to a baker. Flour is a final product to the flour mill and it earns rupees 5,000. That is the difference between 20,000 and 15,000. And as an additional income. Now, value added by flour mill will be rupees 5,000 as we have calculated 20 minus 15. Flour is an intermediate product for the baker because now he has to process it to convert this flour into the bread. So, he manufactures bread from it and sells it to consumers for rupees 32,000. Now, value added by the baker is 12,000. The difference is we get from 32,000 minus 20,000. Now, here the gross value of output, it was the farmer, it was the flour miller, and then it is given to the baker or the consumers. That is 67,000. So the value of intermediate cost in the starting, the intermediate cost was 0. So 0 plus 15,000 plus 20,000, that is giving us 35,000. Now we will take that difference for getting net value added, 67,000 minus 35,000, that is 32,000. So, however, every producer treats his commodity as final. हर consumer, हर producer अपनी commodity को final मानता है, and there are the chances that it may create the problem of double counting. Means हर बार हर व्यक्ति इसको काउंट करता रहेगा, and that will increase or that will inflate the national income statistics unnecessarily. How to avoid the problem of double counting? Problem of double counting is very common in product or value added method. हम इसको 2 तरीके से सॉल्व कर सकते हैं। पहला है हमारा final output method. Use of final goods should be added in national income because it is the money value of all final goods and services. Final goods are those goods, means which are ready for consumption, that cannot be resale, and which are ready for sale and cannot be manufactured further. हम दोबारा नहीं बना सकते उनको, Value of output can be calculated by deducting the value of intermediate goods from the value of output. So value of output minus intermediate consumption, that will give us the value added. Now, value added method. Value added refers to the difference between the value of output and intermediate consumption, जिसे हम कहते हैं VO minus IC. Consumption of each producing unit of the country, sum total of value added by each contributes to national income. So these were the ways how we have avoid the problem of double counting. And in my next video, I will be telling you about the calculation of national income by value added method, by income method and expenditure method. Thanks for watching.